Okay, so this is exactly how being obsessed over your own goals and where you want to get to, and being obsessed over yourself, improving yourself, looking better, feeling better, and smelling better can improve your confidence by 10x. Yes, being obsessed over yourself and your goals may sound narcissistic, especially the obsession about yourself and no one else. Don't give a fuck about what other people think. Fuck them, right? Some people might think it's narcissistic, whatever, it's toxic, whatever. Yes, it is narcissistic. You are putting yourself first. Listen, you're here to build your confidence, right? You have no confidence, or maybe you do and you want to build more of it. What you need to do right now, right, for a period of your life is be narcissistic as you can about yourself and your goals, and only you. Just fuck everybody else. Don't, okay, cool, you have a girl, this, family, yeah, talk, right? Be normal. But anyone else, just fuck them. Be narcissistic as fuck, only care about yourself and yourself only. So how can you do this? So being obsessed over a goal. So first, we need to find your goal if you don't have one already. So maybe it's join a soccer club, become the best player there, and be the captain, right? You could do that. Or start a business like a YouTube channel, start selling a community or something like me. By the way, I do have a community, and if you do want to build confidence, learn more over these tactics, and just have like-minded people who want to build confidence like you, first link in the description it is there. It is, or yeah. And go ahead, click it, join. It's very brain dead, one-time payment. You don't even have to think about it. Just go ahead, join, first link. So what else can you do to become more obsessed with your goals is find a goal that's actually very meaningful, like content creation. If you get better at content creating, right, you just forget everything else because you just want to get better and better and better and better. And as you get better, you start making more money, which gives you that winner effect, right? And you get better and better, you feel more better and better about yourself, and automatically you just build so much confidence. Why? Because you're making a fuck ton of money from your business. You're like, okay, what if someone says you're stupid? What if someone says, oh, you're so mean? So what if they say you're mean, you're stupid, you're annoying, whatever? It doesn't fucking matter because you're building yourself up. You're in that phase of being narcissistic and only giving a fuck about yourself. That's exactly what's gonna build your confidence. Not being nice, not being like shy, doing all this shit, like trying to be friendly and like trying to make them like you, right? You have to think, oh, like it doesn't matter what anyone says, right? And where are some other areas that you can actually improve on to just improve yourself as a person and be more narcissistic about it? So basically your looks. Yeah, get a haircut 2 to 3 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. Mandatory. If you don't have the money, go get a fucking job. Stop being lazy, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, and the second way is by actually increasing your confidence gradually as you go on into being more narcissistic, or like putting yourself first and prioritizing yourself. So what can you do to actually build your confidence? First thing you can do, super simple step, I say this in every single one of my videos, is talk to one person every single day. It doesn't matter if it's a girl, guy, your grandpa, your grandma, your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, whoever. All right, just one person, say one thing to them every single day for the rest of your life. Try to figure out, like, if you're going out, right? If you go out every single day, try to find one person to talk to. Or it's super easy if you're going out, because listen, while you're ordering or buying something at the cashier or whatever, right, you can just talk to them, be like, hey, how's your day going? And if it's a girl or someone you find attractive, you could just be like, oh, you seem attractive, how are you doing? You're very beautiful, right? And if you don't have the confidence yet to say that, that's absolutely fine. But what thing you want to have is this satisfaction. Let me tell you, if you're just satisfied at what you're doing and where you're at, so you're just a little bit confident and you're like, oh yeah, this is fine, you're never gonna build your confidence. I'm telling you right now, this has happened to me. I was satisfied with my confidence. I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine, right? I'm fine with this. I'm like a bit confident, I can talk to anyone. And then you gradually will see your confidence decreasing. So in order to keep it increasing, keep your confidence up, and be more attractive, be more narcissistic, be more better, you need to always be dissatisfied with anything, even with making money, all this shit, right? You have to be dissatisfied with yourself to actually grow. If you want to see growth, be dissatisfied. Because listen, the person who's here, right, will never reach the person who's here. That's The person who's satisfied is right here. The person who's dissatisfied is right here. Later on, 3 months later, the guy who's dissatisfied is going to be up here. But the person who's satisfied with himself will actually see himself decreasing as a person because he's not building himself up. He's not doing all these things to become better. So listen, this is the final tip I want to give you is whatever you're doing in life, especially with confidence, building yourself up, being more narcissistic and skyrocketing your confidence, what you want to do is always be dissatisfied with anything in life that's actually helping you grow. So basically, you don't have a girl yet, right? Be dissatisfied. Be pissed off at that fact that you don't have a girl. Why? Because you're not attractive enough. Maybe you're too skinny. Maybe you're ugly. Maybe you're fat. Be dissatisfied at that fact. Be pissed at that fact so you actually build yourself up. So you start looking more attractive, hitting the gym, skincare, dressing better, right? All these things are in the community. Y'all can talk about it inside the community, bounce ideas off each other, ask me questions, right? And all that shit in the community. That is very priceless. So it's very, very brain dead to not join it. First link in the description, check it out. So always be dissatisfied, especially with your confidence, and especially with yourself, and especially with money as well. Like, don't let anyone tell you that dissatisfaction is bad. Be happy at where you're at. Yeah, be grateful. Grateful, not satisfied. Grateful at where you're at, but always aim higher. Because if you don't, someone else will and take what you wanted. They will take your future wife. They will be her husband and the father of your kids that you could have became if you were just dissatisfied and kept moving. So let that sink in. Stay dissatisfied. And these are simple tips you could use to build your confidence, being narcissistic, and prioritizing yourself first. I will see you in the community.